Good morning. I'm finally out of my bulk supply of Dunhill early morning. So this morning I'm smoking HH Burley Flake by Mac Baron. Kind of trying to figure out what a good replacement morning tobacco would be, because I have a tin of early morning, the original Dunhill stuff, that I haven't opened yet, but I don't know if I want to. Might be nice to just keep around that unopened tin, but I don't know. We'll see. So right now I'm trying to kind of find a replacement morning tobacco, and the Burley Flake is good. It's delightful. It's yummy. I don't quite know if it's a good morning. I'm wanting one that I don't really have to think too much about. That I don't, because the thing with Dunhill early morning pipe is that I don't absolutely love it. It's not my super huge favorite. It's a good basic English blend that I don't have to put too much thought into, and goes well with my coffee, and it's just a nice, gentle, good morning. Burley Flake, I can actually sit and dissect, but it doesn't really lend itself to that, like, good morning attitude quite as much, because I do sit there and I think about the tobacco and really try to get into the flavors of it while I'm smoking it. So if you have any recommendations for a really solid morning blend that meets that criteria, drop it in the box. I think next I'm gonna try Chelsea Morning by GLP. See how that goes. But anyway, that's not what I want to talk about. Just got back from a industry trade show, and this is a massive event in my industry. It's huge. Everybody goes, and it's where a lot of people look for new things, and where a lot of people make business deals. So as I was going through and like noticing how people were interacting and talking to people, and just really getting into the minds of some of these other industry folk, I noticed that money was the big driving force for most of these talks, and that makes sense because it's an industry show. But what didn't make sense to me is that a lot of these people were willing to compromise their, I guess, mission statement, if you will, for the sake of a deal. They were willing to go back on things they had said previously in order to take a really good price or a really good opportunity that wasn't quite as morally sound. because of the money. Money talks. And my thought the whole time was the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. Evil, I don't think, has to be this big act of wrong. It doesn't have to be this very obvious, hey, that's bad. Evil can be just going back on your beliefs. Doing something that is not in accordance with your conscience is evil. So, when Scripture says the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil, all kinds. You know, there's been huge atrocities committed because of the love of money. But there have been tiny little accommodations made because of a love of money as well. And those are also considered evil. And it's just interesting to me how that works. It's interesting to me that people would be willing to essentially lie to themselves and take their promised word and put it over there for the sake of money. People would rather have a lot of money than a good reputation. They would rather have a lot of money than to be trustworthy. And Scripture is not talking about money. It doesn't say money is the root of all evil. It says the love of money, when money is the most important thing in your life. And when money is why you do everything that you do, that leads to problems. Because money is fleeting. Money will go away. Money is not satisfying. I've never met somebody who says, I just have too much money. Typically, it's, I don't have enough money, no matter how much money they have. But if you can learn to value something more than you value money, if you can learn to value something internal more than you value the external, then money is not a problem for you. Money is a means to an end, which I think is what it was meant to be all along. It shouldn't be the end goal, it should be the means to meet your end goal. I don't really have any thoughts beyond that. It's just kind of rambling. Thank you for watching. I hope you have an excellent Sunday.